Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is Jacqueline Kinot again, your transformational life coach. So today I'll be talking about a topic that is forbidden to be talked about, because in our society we are not supposed to talk about things about our parents. But what if you've been brought up by a parent who is abusive, who is a toxic parent, and you don't know how to cope with it? You don't know even if it is if this parent is a toxic parent, because you're supposed to respect, you're supposed to love them. That's how the society has programmed us. But unless we change these limiting beliefs of how things should be, unless we change this family or societal or programming, then many people continue acting in silence, because you're not supposed to talk about this parent that is abusing you, that is it's treating you. And so how today talk about various things that you can know whether you have a toxic parent or whether you are a toxic parent to your children, and what you need to do to solve toxicity about the parent, or how to overcome it. I'll be talking it in another video. So one of the signs is they frequently make demands. A toxic parent won't have anything to hear. They just what they want, and if you're not willing to cooperate with what they are demanding of you, they'll start saying they are going to curse you. They'll start telling you what many things that they did to you. So a toxic parent is the one that even won't understand. They'll keep on demanding things. Maybe you are here in town working, they are in the village, and so you're going to be paying for maybe for every chama that is there. You're going to be paying for it. Everything that they need, they go and take maybe debt from somewhere, and you're supposed to pay. They go and take loans that they have not talked about it, but they expect you to pay. And so many people are not able to talk about it, because they are not supposed to talk about the parents, and so they act in silence. So if your parent makes demands that you can't meet, or they can't give you time to meet, then no, you are dealing with a toxic parent. Another thing is they have no boundaries. A toxic parent, they don't know the limit. They don't know the limit about anything. For example, maybe you want to get married. They want to choose you a spouse that you shouldn't marry this person. You're supposed to marry from this kind certain tribe. Although the parent can guide you, another person can guide you, but when they invade your privacy, when they invade your decision making, then that's where the problem is, because or maybe they force you to do something that you're not willing. And many people end up doing that because for the sake of maintaining peace, for the sake of pleasing this parent. And so it end up affecting you, because at the end you feel the pain, you feel the resentment. So a toxic parent is a parent who has no boundaries. For example, you hear many cases that people say that my parent just comes to my house without telling me, and they'll come and spend most of the time, and perhaps you are living in a small house, or it doesn't matter even if you are living in a large house, but if someone, many people come and announced, when I say about maintaining boundaries, many people say having boundaries is selfish, but that is being selfish, and that is making boundaries to what extent you can allow. That those people who love peace, that is, those people love privacy, but it doesn't mean that people are going to invade in your privacy, or they are going not to have boundaries, or to keep peace, or to keep the limit that you allow them. So another thing that you can know, a parent is a toxic parent is a parent that has no boundaries. Another thing is they compare you with other siblings. I know you are aware of various families, or maybe a case in your family where no matter what other child does or what other sibling does, they always compare. Why are you not like your brother? Why are you not like your sister? Why don't you do 1, 2, and 3 like your sister? Or they compare you, or you go to visit them, maybe you have a party or a family gathering, and they want to compare what you brought to them with other siblings, and no matter what you do, they will never appreciate. You still feel that you are not enough. They will still make you like feel that you are failure. They always criticize each and everything you do, and that is the main problem. When you have been brought up by a toxic parent, that is the main reason that many people procrastinate, because they have been exposed to so much criticism. They are always compared. Like now they feel like afraid I can't start something because it won't succeed, because they are longing for that perfectionism, because that is how they have been taught. You can't be enough like your brother, you can't be enough like your other sibling. Another one is the emotional blackmail. Now, when you talk about emotional blackmail, is where a parent invalidates your emotions or uses does something that can hurt your emotions so that you can do what they want you to do. Maybe they complain about how you make them feel. They will complain about if you do something, if you do 1, 2, and 3, if you marry from this tribe, if you marry this man, if you marry this woman, then you're going to kill me with a certain kind of diseases. I know you understand these kind of things that happen in our society, and therefore you have to debunk these lies so that we can raise a mentally health generation. Another one is they blame you for their misfortune. You hear those kind of parents out to tell you it is because I gave birth to you, that is why I am experiencing 1, 2, and 3, and so you feel like you are the main. As a child, you feel like you are the main reason that maybe your parent has achieved whatever they wanted to achieve. And so if you are this kind of a person that will keep telling your children that, then you need to have some work to do on yourself, because you are damaging your child, and now you are continuing with another generation patterns. Another one is they disregard your feelings and need. Those parents will never care what you feel about. They invalidate your feelings. They don't care. They don't care if you're happy or not. Maybe I can give you an example. For example, maybe you have completed school, maybe high school, or you want to go maybe to college, and your parent has that certain course that they want you to do, which is not in your alignment or something that you don't like. But deep inside them, that is how they want them to feel by a child doing that certain course. Maybe they want you to pursue engineering, and you want to pursue maybe music. They want to be this parent of so and so. So it's all about them. They don't care how you feel. You just go and do that course so that I can feel good. And what they don't understand is that you can't do something that you don't want, or something that is not in your alignment. So most of the parents or toxic parents are selfish, because they always want to fulfill their needs at the expense of hurting their children. So if you are experiencing that, no, you are dealing with a toxic parent. But when I'm talking about these things of a toxic parent, I'm not telling you that you go on blaming them. I usually say anything can happen, but it is you to take responsibility to turn around your life. You can show up for yourself, you can take responsibility and make the kind of life that you want, and create the kind of life that you want. But you have to shed this societal programming. You have to shed these limiting beliefs that you have been taught from childhood that are sabotaging your life. Another one is they are manipulative and controlling. There are those parents who you have to do something. It's all about what they want you to do. You have no voice of yourself. You have to do it. If they say you have to join this this certain group or this whatever, you have to do it. If they say you have to come home, even though you did not plan about it, you have to do it, because this parent is so controlling. It's all about them. But now if you're watching this video, maybe you're at an age that you are at an age that you can able to deal away with this. You can able to show up for yourself. You can able to create healthy boundaries. You can able to heal from this bonding or trauma bonding with the parent. you can able to change your life, because you need to show up for yourself. You need to make those health boundaries, because you can't continue doing something that is hurting you. I usually tell people, if something is causing you mental and emotional instability, then you have to choose yourself. Another thing is, they are very competitive. They're those parents who want to be like their children. They want, and you have had various cases where maybe her mother went with the daughter's spouse, or the father doing the same. So the want is like you're competing with their children. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.